Welcome everybody to a special Jawa Cup game. I am, as always, Dan Tartaglione, also known as D Tartag1. Giving it the limelight tonight, we have Garrett Larson as my co-host. How you doing tonight, Garrett?
I'm doing all right. So we will let the boys know they can start here. Uh,
Yeah.
this is going to be a fun match.
Silver Glen, one of our European player, the only Euro to make it into the top eight versus Son Lux. So it looks like Silver Glen is ready. So let's go ahead and jump in. We have Silver Glen playing dark side versus Sean on light side. Any ideas of what they're playing?
I'm expecting Silver Glen on walkers,
Okay.
and I have no idea for Sean. I'm not entirely sure I've ever actually played Sean. So oddly enough, oh, I did call walkers. Okay,
So
walkers
Walker's
versus
versus Hitco.
Hitco.
I think you would have more experience in this matchup. What do you think?
I think it's going to depend a lot on the Hitco build. I think it's going to depend a lot on how quick Sean can get some of his stuff going.
Hmm.
Um, if he can early get that Death Star 2 site and start pounding out that Draina 2 and can get Luke to the Ewok village and just keep up those steady drains of 2 and then start just taking everyone else and attacking Silver Glen where he's weak, Sean's got
So
a chance here.
do you
It's
necessarily, I was going to say, do you necessarily want to go to Hoth at some point?
You have to at some point, but the thing with Hitco is Justin is going to have to be cognizant of the fact that Hitco can just deliver a beating,
Hmm.
and you have to be careful. So he's going to have to play this a little bit slower, where Sean has at least some room to move because Sean can go, frankly, much lighter.
Hmm.
Like if Sean's got the Death Star to, again, some of this depends on he has to have that Death Star to the 2-2 in the deck.
Yeah,
If he doesn't have that, I don't think he can win this match.
agreed.
Like you have to have that. You need that second drain 2 site
Hmm.
where you're not subject to decree. You're just, eat 2 damage. And without that, he's just going to be struggling a little bit to get enough damage through as long as Justin plays smart. And I've played Justin enough times that I don't think he's going to make a dumb mistake.
Yeah. So we do notice that Justin is starting. He did start Pure Decree, non-V. Prepare for a surface attack, Pure Rest Order, and you may start your landing. He did go out and get the third marker as well as Walker Garrison V. There's a third marker and the Hoth system. There's the target the main generators. So almost assuming that Justin got a good opening hand and is going to be able to start to move the walkers over to the third marker to blow up the generators.
I mean, he might want to start him quick, but I don't think I'd be moving Blizzard 1 this turn.
Hmm.
Even if you got the Ozzel and you get Ozzel on there, which is not a guarantee, I would be real leery of making that run. And I'm not positive that Decree is the right start. I think Echo Base Destroyed gets you Decree, or it doesn't get you Decree. Never mind, Decree's Cloud City icon. But you're only realistically, Decree is at best saving you 1 force a turn.
Hmm.
It's saving you the Luke Saber at the Ewok village, and you can set up resistance with Darkside relatively easily
Yeah.
and mitigate that as well. And you lose the go get your trample, go get your Hoth stuff, get your extra activation. There's a serious loss there you have by giving up that early play.
Yeah.
So
So Justin just passes over to Sean. Jeff Bear, we do not know if they're going to be playing both games today. Originally, they were they're thinking about playing both games. It just depends on how long this one goes.
yeah, If they don't play both games today, game two will be tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, um, possibly same bat streamers. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if I'm going to be home in time. I've got some work stuff going on that might make it so I can't be here to do it.
work
And
stuff.
Dan has graciously said he'll run it. If I can't be here, if I can, then we will run it together.
So there's both docking bays for Sean. Again, no Death Star 2 location yet.
So, depending on Sean's hand, I almost wouldn't hate a Corin Horn YOLO try and kill Veers right now.
If he has Cornhorn or another
Like
spy.
if he, I mean, if he's got the spy, like it's again, depending on what else is in his deck, that's a play that if it fails, you are probably behind. But if his hand isn't
Yeah.
great right now and he doesn't have a lot, like you might lose force if you draw poorly, and you might, if you fail to crack the four, you risk the immunity. But like you've got a bunch of Luhks in this deck. If you draw one of those sixes for Battle Destiny, you blow up the whole thing. And
I
Justin
mean,
doesn't have a way to stop that.
Veers is forfeit 5, as
Yep.
Imperial Arrest Order does not come into play there. So yeah, if you draw a 6, but that's the big thing is if.
Yeah. Oh, it is a high reward, medium risk play. And it's a play I make only if I don't have a Luke and I don't have a Luke in force pile. Or again, if you don't have the the Death Star
Cornhorn.
2 site.
Yeah.
No, the Death Star, like if your
Oh,
opening
if you
hand
don't.
has
Okay.
it, I think the risk is there. So Carl, the downside of waiting for Anakin is if I'm Justin, I'm setting up real slow.
Hmm.
And I am absolutely taking my time. And like I could absolutely see next turn being I'm going to put the gun on Blizzard one. I'm going to put two deploy, ability two Imperials on there and just load up the forfeit. And it's going to be very difficult to grind through it.
And
Where
I think that's what he has to do.
if you blow it up this turn, you win. Like,
Okay, we
but
see
if he
Obi.
didn't have a spy, that was it.
Yeah, so we do see that Obi-Wan Kenobi is going down to the Endor village, Ewok village. Not necessarily like I think Obi-Wan's like a perfect character to go down to the 2-2, that Death Star 2 site.
Yeah. Like I don't
Obi-Wan's not
love
the best.
I don't love Obi-Wan there, uh, but you do want to get that damage started. Obi with his saber does nothing on Hoth other than being 5 power and a bunch of forfeit.
Hmm.
So I don't necessarily hate that. And we see that Luke Sean plays Our Only Hope, and he gets Yoda's hut.
Okay. I mean, I can understand that.
I That makes me think he doesn't have the 2/2.
Now, what's interesting
And
is he
in
didn't.
that case, then he's going to be playing the other.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing to put Luke on Hoth and just stick Obi at Endor and try and prevent prophecy from getting moved.
Now, is interesting is though he did not retrieve a force with his objective.
Coward. Oh yeah, Coward
Yeah,
was
that's not a
not in
battleground.
play.
That is not a battleground.
That was a mistake. Although he only had the one force in Lost.
Doesn't matter. It's a force. It's a force in a deck that you're actually racing in a force. Like I think
Oh yeah,
this
you
comes
may
down
retrieve any one
to
card. I forgot. I
yeah.
was thinking it was Ray where you're pooping one to do it, but you're not. It's just a straight retrieve. Yeah, that was a minor mistake by Sean. Um, if it comes down to a one force game, he's going to be very upset with himself later.
Well, after he watches the stream, yeah.
Yeah. I, Carl, you're right. I think Force Master Yoda is also outstanding to go to the 2/2 site. I mean, neither one of them are terrible. And Sean did notice.
Yeah,
I hope he's not watching our stream. That would be
I
that would
doubt
be
it.
cheating
I
because we
doubt
could
it.
be giving him good advice.
Or in your case, bad advice.
We could be giving him some sort of advice, and we'll see how good or bad it is.
And there's the
So,
guns with Tarkin's bounty onto Veers
and like I said, if I'm Justin, I'm
loading.
dropping
Yeah.
multiple guys on there and just saying good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Justin did not. Justin must have just bricked on his draws.
Why do you
Oh, never
say
mind.
that?
I thought it said draw. He took the card into hand. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, there's Blizzard Scout 1. That's
Cute.
I mean, you want that, and there's Thrawn piloting Blizzard Scout 1. I'm okay. I think I
I,
would have put him on Blizzard 1 just for the extra.
yeah.
He's always immune, but I don't think it matters too much. But
Yeah.
I like having Blizzard 1 loaded up. So, and this is exactly what I was talking about, where now it's going to be hard, even with an Anakin Skywalker, for Sean to clear that location.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
That was sort of why I
necessarily
was advocating for
because you like to do
crazy
the
risk
crazy
play if
thing.
he has it.
Now we see
Yeah,
that
but it's a
Sean just pays to drain.
no, that's the smart play because that moves prophecy. You need to do that. I hate paying 3 to drain for 1, but now it'll be a pay 3 to drain for 2 next turn,
Mm-hmm.
and you need and want to do that. That I was totally fine with that play.
As we see, there's
Um,
Yoda's hut.
I will say Sean's first shield pull was the Goldenrod shield, and I don't know what the thought process was there because
Blizzard 4.
Veers plays himself for free. I mean,
Yeah, Blizzard 4, I mean, really doesn't do much in this matchup. I mean, it's a walker. That's the big
yeah,
thing about it.
it pulls a guy, but most of his guys cost 2 anyways. I guess it's and
Mm-hmm.
Justin will happily pay 2 extra to pull Vader and flip the objective. So like
Yeah.
it's a very meh play, but it's fine. It is what it is. Sean's just drawing up here.
Let's see if so.
I'm
Now the fourth marker is a battleground.
correct. So he didn't miss
So
the retrieval there.
he won't. But now once Silver Gun moves to the third marker, it is a non-battleground.
Yep. So there's another Our Only Hope. Does he have the Death Star?
Oh,
Ooh. Um,
I mean, I think he's also playing it just to one, see what it says in his deck, and two, to lose a card to, you may start your landing.
yeah,
But like you said,
that's
if he doesn't have the Death Star
if he
2
doesn't have that Death Star
location,
2-2, this is going to be a rough, rough game potentially. He's got to go at Justin, and Justin
hmm
knows that, so he's got to back himself up
as we see, Justin
hard.
will drain Moving Prophecy, and he
Oh,
loses
prophet.
a control tunnel vision off the
Oh, he
top.
had 6 ability. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot
Veers.
Blizzard, the scout. Or no,
Well,
I guess Veers is 3 too, isn't he? Never mind. Yeah,
Veers is
he's
3, Thrawn is 3, and then the
all
Scout
right.
Walker is 2.
Then I don't love draining with Obi. I was thinking he'd moved it and then it would stick for a turn.
Well, that's when you play the Arnley Hope after. If Sean does do that, where
Yeah.
he drains like that, then you can move it with the Arnley Hope back to where Obi is to
And
start the
there's
prophecy.
Blizzard 8, which tells me Justin's planning to and Krennic. It's a lot of 3 ability dudes for a rest order deck, but
Yeah.
that tells me I think Justin's going to. I mean, if I'm Justin, I think I jump Veers out, or not Veers, jump Thrawn out, jump him onto Blizzard 1. Okay. So here
Well,
is
um,
Sean's
I
turn.
again that Blizzard Scout Walker can move his react, so that's why I
Yep.
like Thrawn on it.
So here is what Sean has to have happen this turn.
A lot of
With
good things.
the knowledge that the third marker is not a battleground, so he won't get the +1 with Like My Father Before Me.
Yep.
He needs to send the world at Veers and have a react canceller.
And pray.
This is part of why I would have moved Thrawn onto Blizzard 1, because if Sean has that perfect hit, this could get real rough real quick for Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, and there's no, you could react Blizzard Scout 1 either way. You'd
True.
have had 4 ability at the 4th marker, and you still have Scout 1 going at the 4th marker. But if I'm Sean, I don't care about the 4th marker. Like,
Yeah.
I'll let you have the 4th marker. I need to kill that 3rd marker, and I need to do it immediately. And Sean's
Mm-hmm.
got 20 force and 12 cards in hand.
Yeah. And the
Like,
other thing is, like, he should be able to
I
do.
don't love draining. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know what else he was doing, but I don't love draining.
No, I
Like,
mean, you got to use your objective here. Look at the top card of your reserve deck, take it into hand, give yourself an
yep,
extra card, which he does do. I would
I'd have done
also.
that before the drain just in case it was someone else I wanted to deploy.
Hmm.
Like having that extra. I don't hate the drain for 2. I
But
hate,
you just saw that you just said that you hated the drain for 2.
no, I hate not looking at the card first. Like if he's not going to use the force otherwise,
Hmm.
fine. Like depending on what is in your hand. Again, we don't see their hand. So we're kind of going on the, I can see a hand where you say, this is the, this is what I need. So I
Okay, here we
like
go.
Luke there because Luke will stop the cannon, or he makes the cannon
Cost 1.
cost an extra force.
Soka's pretty good.
He's,
Yoda coming
yeah,
down as
I
well.
mean, this is a solid drop. Actually, Yoda's probably the least important character there
I
right now.
know. Well,
But he's
actually,
only
no,
3
no,
power.
no, he's not. What if Sean's playing Jedi Presence?
Okay. That would be solid, and that could happen. Like I said, what you need to have here is a way to cancel the react.
Yeah,
If you can cancel the react, this is going to get real interesting real quick.
yeah, because we know that Justin's probably, if he's going to react over, we're going to see the Blizzard Scout Walker cancel Ahsoka's game text because she gives the -1 to each
Yep.
battle destiny. So that makes sense. And Sean does not battle.
What? Why would you not?
Okay, Sean has done the impossible and made Garrett speechless.
I don't understand the. I don't understand that. Like you drop this squad, you're not you can't stop him from blowing the
I mean, it
generator.
reduces
He
it.
still
You
gets
do
to fire.
reduce it.
You reduce it by 1.
Yes.
So now he's firing at a 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 5. I
So he
think
needs
by
a
my
4.
math, he gets 2 for the site he controls, 1 for the site he occupies, 1 for the 3rd marker, 1 for the gun is plus 5. So yeah, he needs a 4. Like
Yep.
I just don't understand.
Sean loses Clash of Sabers to the You May Start Your Landing ping.
And he lost that off reserve, which is
And
fine.
Silver Justin will drain for 1, pay 3, drain for 1.
And
There goes a
that'll
Luke's
move the,
lightsaber.
yeah, losing the lightsaber from hand is solid. That'll move the prophecy. I just don't. There was good upside in battling. There was absolutely no upside in not battling.
Hmm.
Like if you battle,
That's obliterated.
that he got it. Like if you battle and he reacts over with Thrawn on the Walker,
Hmm.
you end up being like, okay, I lose Yoda, and you make him lose someone.
Okay, so let's see. Sean has lost Luke Skywalker, Rebel Scout, Hear Me Baby Hold Together, Our Only Hope, Hujix, and a Blaster Deflection. I clearly think that Sean put Justin on something else.
Well, so he had to pick the deck before he knew his opponent.
True, true.
So he picked Hitco and said, this is the deck I'm most comfortable with. This is what I'm most confident in. This is what I'm going to go with. And it didn't work.
And
Like, or it
yeah,
could have worked, but like now you're Now you're staring at a whole bunch of stuff. Now he Justin still hasn't flipped Sean back. So Sean's going to get to peek at the top two and take one.
Hmm.
So he can at least stack a destiny
And
there. But
and now he's also able to retrieve.
yep. But like, I think you almost have to just walk them to the fourth marker then, unless you've got some sort of a plan, because Justin saved 6 force. Justin is planning to drop the world next
Yeah,
turn if he can.
definitely.
And Sean puts a card from hand down. I, I would. I almost think I paid a drain for one here with Obi simply to move Prophecy if you're going to try and make a stand at the fifth marker
Well,
or the third marker, excuse me.
I mean, the other thing is, I mean, the prophecy's not really doing much right now for either player.
Agreed. It's more if you can move it so you can drain for 2 next turn.
Hmm.
I think that's the only reason. I think if you don't move it, I don't know that paying 3 to drain for 1 moves the needle.
Yeah, and I
But
don't
I'm
know.
not sure. I'm not sure Sean has answers here.
Yeah, I don't think Sean can battle. Like right now, I think I agree with you. But his best option is maybe move to the fourth marker.
Like you try and turn it into a drain race, but you're behind in the race, and all it takes is Justin getting Vader at that loaded site, and there he's
Yeah,
going to cause the force loss as well
yeah.
uh, with the move. So the first Thrawn is what the first guy that moves there.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's fine. So Sean gets a peek at what his destiny are. Like based on what he peeled off the top, his destiny were not great, and
No, and you
that
said that,
battle might have ended up being not good. But I still I think it was his only out.
yeah,
Like now he's in a much worse position. Now this is a you don't have a way to eliminate forfeit, and Justin's just got a bunch of like you can't stop his forfeit. And Justin could just be like, all right, well, I'll lose a dude who forfeits for 5 or 6, which is 2 or 3 power, and I'll start clearing your guys. And you have to worry about command, and you have to like there's so much else now you have to worry about.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just again, without seeing Sean's hand, it's tough to know if he thought he had a better option that we just didn't see or what was going on there, but I'm struggling to see what his line was and what the thought process was behind not battling.
yeah.
Yeah, he's going to move.
As we see Lando Calrissian Scoundrel go down to the fourth marker. Yeah, I mean it's going to cost him 3 to move all of those characters.
And okay,
Okay,
so simple tricks will stop the retrieval for a turn. I'm,
but you're losing 3 on Justin's next turn.
yeah, like I'm with that Lando. I think I deploy him to the third marker and at least threaten to do something with it.
Hmm.
Like you deploy them, you force out the command to limit you to 1.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean,
You force him to
or
cancel
Lando's game
Lando's
text,
text, but then Ahsoka's text of the -1
or if
kicks in,
Justin
and
had,
you're like,
well,
fine, Lando's forfeit
and
7. Like,
this is where having the Echo-based garrison come into play, where you could pull trample.
oh, that would have been super dirty. Like,
Yeah, you trample Lando, then you cancel Ahsoka's game text.
yeah,
Like,
and it's possible the decree start by Justin made Sean say, "Well, I can't put Luke and his saber at the mark at the Ewok village."
hmm.
And I think that was a mistake if that was the case. Like you can put Luke there without his saber, just like my father a card down every turn. but
Yeah.
then prophecy doesn't move and you get that drain of 2
Yeah.
all the time. So,
Apparently, Sean's saying he messed up again.
okay.
Skipped because
Um,
I was skipping an action. Oh, I think he was trying to retrieve, but skipped it.
no, he did retrieve. He retrieved Hear Me Baby.
No, he didn't. He
Yeah, he
paid
did.
one. No, he didn't. He used one
Oh,
to upkeep Lando there and is asking for the revert.
no, he scroll back up. He retrieved Hear
So
Me Baby.
he picked Hear Me Baby. He doesn't have to retrieve it because of the secret plans.
Oh, okay. I thought he did pay one. Okay.
No, no.
Or did he? All
Now
right.
he retrieved the human baby. Come on, Garrett, pay attention.
No, this is the text is saying exactly what it said. Yeah, he went to draw. He wanted to draw some. He had retrieved the Hear Me Baby.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, I was going to say there should have been more force in the use pile then. Oh well, whatever,
um,
whatever.
yeah, it's and
Yeah,
there's
you
the I don't
see him.
need their
Yeah,
scum to go get probably his
Unita,
Unita because
Fujix
he
is in the
lost his
lost
Hujix
pile.
off the
Yeah,
top. And we saw the Korin, like that was, like I said, especially given what he had in deck, I think if he had the spy, you just go for the out and hope.
yep. It's just will make Sean lose one.
And there went, I mean, well, he's probably leaving the I don't need their scum just because he can activate to it and then he knows he's got that 5,
Yeah, he'll lose quite a
which is
mercenary
nice,
V.
but
Justin drains for 2 at third marker. He'll lose Hear Me Baby and Jin Ursa. Moves the Prophecy of the Force again.
yep. And that's where I'm like, I don't love I don't love paying to drain. And there's, all right, I don't know how to say this nicely. This game is over except for the differential. Justin is comfortably ahead right now,
Yeah,
and it's going to get worse before it gets better.
yeah, because now he can even move Thrawn up. It's a immune to attrition, less than 6. You
I don't
have
think he even
Tarkin.
moved Thrawn. You're
Well,
fine.
you
You've
got
got Ozzel up there who forfeits for 6.
yeah, but I'm saying you have now you have Tarkin down there at the third marker, and you
Yeah,
have Krennic. So I mean, there's enough forfeit there. Plus, you like I said, you can move Thrawn up just in
yeah.
case.
You move Thrawn up, you jump Krennic onto Scout 1, and then you move
Yep.
Blizzard 1 over to the 4th marker and just say, come do
Mm-hmm.
something.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't I don't hate that as a play. It's I don't necessarily think you have to do it.
I mean, honestly, at this
Like
point,
I'm not sure why you put Ozzel up there if you're going to do that.
oh,
Yeah,
never
see,
mind.
I think he's going to leave Thrawn on the ground because you might as well
Yeah.
keep the forfeit on the ground. Although honestly, I might have said put Gideon on the ground, move Thrawn up, and take advantage of that extra +1
That's
if
the
you move the scout. What? Just move the main target, the main generator.
why not?
Okay, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
No.
Whatever. Yeah, Sean's in a rough spot here. Yeah, and Justin says I'm not even playing around. Everybody walks in with you.
Yeah.
Do something. Um, and I don't know what Sean does here. So you have to have an answer for command.
You have to have an answer for command and an answer for the Blizzard Scout 1.
And yeah, none of those are good.
Yeah.
Like Blizzard Scout 1 is an answer for the command. Like if you're hoping to draw multiple battle boosters and just you're trying to grind Justin out of guys, but
Mm-hmm.
that's that's a slog. It's not a not a plan that wins a lot of games.
So we see that Sean activates everything but two, and then Justin uses Mithril Renudo to target the third marker,
Yep, which makes
like
total sense. I mean, at this point,
completely.
Sean needs
I mean,
something like a Hera,
I love it.
but
Justin loses.
Sebulbus Pod Racer. Well, okay. I mean, the destiny in this deck is solid enough.
Yeah.
You can you could actually win the race, or force
Hmm.
light side to win it when they don't want to.
Yeah. I love it. That's amazing.
And the interrupt light side wants to use the switch of destiny
Hmm.
would also allow you to switch a destiny if you wanted to and mess that up as well.
Okay, I do not like this from Sean, and he realizes it.
I don't know what he's trying to do with it. Like
Well, Krennic's there. It would make him lose force.
oh yeah, good
And
point.
he immediately says, oops.
Like at some point, Justin's gonna say no more reverts. Like he's gonna
Yeah,
put
I
on
was just thinking
Kendall's
the same
hat
thing.
and so, but like Sean also left two in reserve and then took one with he will bring balance, so he's
We're
not
not going to see a
battling, and
battle. Yeah.
don't
I just
I
don't
don't
see
see a
anything.
point to this. I don't
Yeah.
see how he's playing this out because it's at this point he's doing one damage a turn that Silver Glen's retrieving.
Yeah. Now he's retrieving.
Yeah, like that's I said, at this point he's not you need a battle, you need to start something. So he just says
Yeah.
Sean doesn't even ask for the revert, he just says, fine, I'll break her cover. Let's go.
Yeah.
And the the downside of only having one card in reserve is even if he wants to battle now, Justin no longer has to cancel Lando's
Hmm.
text. He can cancel
So
someone else.
if it
Meditation, more
doesn't
characters participating.
doesn't come into play.
You would have to move two guys away.
Yeah.
It's not cards with ability, it's characters. Right now it's 5-4. Okay. I don't I'm
Perplexed.
that's a nice way to say it. Yeah.
I mean, again, Justin's going to be doing 3 points of damage this turn, and he leaves Yoda
And
by
then he retrieves
himself.
one. Well, Yoda with meditation is fine. Like, although he does have to risk Justin can come down with a walker and a pilot and be
Hmm.
ahead of Yoda. Like, okay, well, meditation doesn't proc, but like Yoda's still power 6 and draws a destiny and fully immune. Like,
Yeah.
you theoretically can just ignore Yoda and be okay with that. I'm, yeah, Justin's got 24 cards down and 5 in hand. Sean's got 17 down and 10 in hand. So the actual card count's similar right now.
But it's based on the board state, though. You got to think
But
Justin is
the
a little
board
ahead.
state is
It favors Justin.
Justin is significantly favored, frankly, just because of battle order.
Yeah.
He is satisfying battle order.
Oh,
He
he
does not.
is running the Chasm Walkway.
He had the chasm walkway and didn't. All right. Well, um, Sean, you're going to watch this stream later and you're going to send me a message and we're going to talk about how this match changes if you play that chasm walkway right away and just you're
Yeah.
not worried about choking his force, you're worried about just grinding him on cards. Like that drain of 2
Yeah.
starts to add up real quick. Like that's where you just
And
look at it and do the math and go, if he'd have stuck Obi-Wan there and been draining from 2 from, turn 1, and then had Luke at the Ewok village draining for 2, and then sent everybody else running to Hoth and moving around and annoying things, Sean's in this game, and
yeah.
it's real close.
As we see,
So
Justin does retrieve with his objective. He'll retrieve prepared defenses into hand.
yeah, so which gives him a +1 to his total, +1 to a battle destiny draw
Mm-hmm.
anywhere. And like I think at this point, it's really just, does Justin get a guy to flip the objective? Like if Justin flips the objective back, it's all over. Like it's already kind of all over because again, how much damage is Sean really doing? And there's the Mara. So Justin says, I'm going to kill Obi
Yeah, I'm going to kill Obi
and just
and
stop that
move
drain.
everybody to the third marker, stop the drain where Yoda is, and you're not retrieving anymore.
Yep. Yeah, like there's no. Well, you're going to lose Mara. Like
So,
you're going to kill the retrieval because
but
of coward.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, like you're fine with him getting the switchback. Now, I can't imagine Silver Glen has a sniper dark strike in there, but that would be fairly amusing if he did. That could be a terrible card to put in general, but
You mean like Sebulba's Pod Racer?
so Sebulba's I can understand. I actually think Hyperdrive could be a tough matchup for
Yeah.
walkers because the stacking of card, like walkers doesn't necessarily win by a lot. And if you just start your stacking from the go, that can be a rough thing. Although walkers could, in theory, just forego Hoth
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, all right, let's pile up walkers at Watto's yard. Tell me how that goes for you.
Okay, so we see both
And
Mara and Obi are hit. Both are forfeit 0.
yeah, so now it's going to be a question of, does Sean draw high enough to at least cause the stack, cause the, and cause some of that? Because we've definitely seen
Okay, so
Sean's
that's
got some kind of low destiny cards in there that have been,
yeah. I mean, we've only seen one Destiny 6 Luke. Okay, so
yeah.
Sean or Justin draws a 4, it becomes a 5 with prepared defenses. Sean draws a 3
So Sean is going to lose Obi and
and
1.
1. Yeah.
And I think that 1 will probably be Leia's gun. So,
I mean, Sean technically does flip back to the 7 side.
yeah, but you're down to 1 battleground.
Yeah.
And Justin's just going to move everyone to that 1 battleground.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what Sean's out is there.
Okay, so he loses
I don't
neighboring
understand
leads.
Sean losing the neighboring. You don't have a way to pull the Leia's gun.
Well, yeah.
It's great, but it's not. You're not going to get there.
Yep.
And there he plays
Oh my gosh.
Anakin.
And he had the
Oh,
Anakin.
so I see what he's doing here. So he's going to use Anakin to go get daughter. He knows where Leia's gun is now, so he's going to activate that 9. Use He
Draw.
Will
Yeah.
Bring Balance to get Leia's gun,
Yeah.
and then
Shoot
probably
the.
try and blow down Blizzard Scout.
Yep.
So then you can do something like, all right,
I'm on board.
I see the line he's going with. I'm
Yeah.
not sure he gets there, but I like the attempt. I mean, let's see it happen. If his
There's a trample.
destiny were 4s, I think. So yeah, he will hit and kill Blizzard Scout 1 if he hits it.
Okay, so attempting to trample Lando.
That's a whiff.
Misses. That's a big whiff.
I mean, you got to imagine Silvergun still, like, we saw a command drawn for Destiny. He's got commands. Like,
Yeah.
it's more, he probably would have liked to use the command to draw an extra Destiny instead of
Mm-hmm.
having to use it to limit to one because Ahsoka is going to put some work in. But yeah, this is Sean gave himself an out. Can he get there? I don't know, but
Yeah.
I
I mean,
like
he
the
activates down to 10, or
yeah
activates
activates 10,
10.
which then puts Leia's gun as the top card, so he can grab it with he will bring balance. And then you drop Leia, you drop the gun, and you hope. Like Luke, you can't retrieve the Anakin because you can't retrieve.
Mm-hmm.
What is the card that lets you retrieve Anakin? Oh,
It's the actually
I don't think it does. I don't.
it's it's not the epic event. I think it's the other Luke. I think it's the PC created Luke,
Uh,
Young Fool or Young Skywalker.
Young Skywalker gets other stuff. I don't think he gets Anakin. I think it used to get I think his Destiny used to get Anakin. Now it's you can play if you
Uh,
win, you can play the Anakin non-V Anakin from
yeah.
deck. Oh, Prophecy. That's it. Yeah.
Thank
Once
you,
per
Jack.
game, may retrieve a card. Thank you, Jack. See, there's too many cards on table, and like I knew there was some way to
Why
do
did
it,
he?
and
Okay, okay, he did do it first.
yeah, he grabbed the card first with he will bring balance, and then he looked. He
Yeah,
should know what two of the three of those are because they were his swings at Mara. So it was a 4 and 4, I thought.
yeah. There's Daughter of Skywalker coming down.
There's daughter. This is where if Justin's got another trample, you spend the 2 and hope, and you just go for the high roll that you're going to hit Leia, and
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise Leia is actually going to put in some work here,
Yeah.
like shooting down, blowing up Blizzard Scout. I mean, so if we know he's got a 4, it's +1. It would be a 5. I mean, the other thing is if he's got the Sorry combo,
Add 3 to it.
you could actually blow up Blizzard 1. If he's got the 4 there, it's a 4, adds 1 with Leia's gun, makes it a 5, adds 3 from the Sorry combo, makes it an 8. Blizzard 1 is armor 7, unless I'm missing something. It's use the handy dandy shift and Gemp. Oh yeah, it's defense value 9. Never mind. Oh yeah, armor +1. While Veers is piloting. So yeah, you can't blow up.
Hmm.
So I understand how it's 8. What am I? Oh, prepare for a surface attack adds 1 as well. Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're not blowing up. So you got to shoot at Blizzard Scout 1.
And he had.
And he
Sorry about the
uses the
miscombo.
Sorry. He had it, but again, he would have needed a 6 to hit Blizzard
Yeah.
1. I don't hate using it just to make absolutely sure you hit the Scout
Mm-hmm.
Walker.
And I think, yep, Justin is thinking about grabbing it. He does
And
grab the
I think
card.
that's a smart play. And there's the imbalance to cancel it. So Justin did have the
Uh,
answer. That's fine. You're still like you still just
it
blew up
still
the Scout
hits.
Walker.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're still fine with that. It's well, it's not ideal, but
Yep. So Justin does let it go through.
yeah, I don't think Justin could have. Oh, close call. If
Yeah.
he had the close call, I think you'd have to use it
Yeah.
just to cancel, make him cancel and redraw, if nothing else. Just to
Okay. So now both players are getting 2 Destiny. Justin is getting a
yep.
Destiny to power as well.
And Sean is subtracting 1 from each of those battle destiny that Justin's going to draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we'll see Yoda move to the 4th marker and
Allowed Justin or
Sean
Sean
will
to
retrieve
retrieve.
1.
Yeah.
I think what'll happen is Sean will retrieve one with his destiny, and then he'll also retrieve the Anakin and say, we need to make something happen here. And Sean's shooting at Leia,
Well, Justin's shooting at Leia. Yep, that
or
should hit.
Justin's shooting at Leia. That will hit. And that makes her forfeit 0.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not entirely sure that was,
Oh, and lose one.
yeah, I don't think any of your walkers are getting shot after Leia.
No.
Once you grab the sorry combo, and like, I might have just gone for Lando to make absolutely sure he gets taken out, but I think it doesn't matter. And I think Justin knew he was fine either way. So there's the 4 to total power,
So now
because Justin's also going to be
players
adding
are.
3 to attrition.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was going to say both players are at the same amount of power. Sean draws a 5. It is a 5 because of Luck My Father before me.
Yep, because the third marker is now a battleground.
Draws another
And
5.
another 5. So he gets to 10. So it's going to cost Justin 2 guys or a guy and a walker. It's 2
Yeah.
bodies. Although here, if he's got the close call,
This is
I
where you
don't
play it.
understand why you're even thinking hard about just, yeah, you close call that to cause the redraw, and you're down to fine. I lose Krennic and move on.
Ooh. Draws Vader,
Oh,
but Tarkin should be able to cancel and
yeah,
redraw.
Tarkin cancel and redraw. And now he also knows exactly where Vader is if he's got that Blizzard 4 in his hand.
There's
Oh,
the
there
close
is the
call.
close call. So he didn't have 2 of those. There's the other 7. So he's going to cost
12.
12. Does Krennic stop him from being modified? Yeah.
Mhm.
Krennic stops the modify as well. And Justin gets the stack,
And the
uses
recycle.
to recycle, and then the peek and grab.
hmm
The top 2 cards are a pair of Mar Only Hopes, aren't they?
Well, no, you shuffle. You circle and shuffle. Recirculate and shuffle.
Okay, yeah. All right. So the problem is losing 12. He's still going to lose.
Loses Leia
I
and
mean,
Gun.
I think you got to lose. Okay, so he lost. So Justin lost Krennic.
Yeah.
So then as much as it feels bad, I think you might have to lose Jin and Lando. Like, I
Yeah.
do not love losing Lando, but I think Ahsoka puts in more work
Agreed.
than Lando. Like,
Well, yeah, with Krennic being dead now, yes.
because you have to worry about command.
Yeah.
And frankly, a second trample. Like, Justin now knows where things are in his deck.
hmm
A second trample's a problem. So also, I think he probably has a second Lando.
Yeah.
I doubt he has 2 Ahsokas. Um, Justin's not happy with what he has to lose right now, though, either.
No, and I hate to say it, I think you lose the Walker.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Like getting that
Like,
second destiny plus your power destiny from Veers with Tarkin is just so important.
so he
Justin
doesn't.
disagrees with me.
So that tells me he doesn't have another walker. And I think we're going to see him shuttle Moff Gideon down on his turn
hmm
to give another pilot. So Sean now needs to move Yoda to the 4th marker to start threatening more damage.
Yeah, and it will allow him to retrieve.
Yep. And then you do the retrieval, and then you do the prophecy retrieval to get back Anakin
hmm
to add the what in the No, Sean, that's not what I told you to do. That's the opposite of what I told you to do, Sean.
Bad
I
Sean.
don't what
As
what what are you
he'll lose Biff Shuffle to
so now he
the
goes
Thrawn
to
King.
get Anakin with Luke, but
Yeah. Luke would have
if I'm
been.
Justin, I don't come near you.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm Justin right now, I literally go
And
fight.
now he can't retrieve with his objective.
Yeah, and he moves Yoda over. Like, so I think Sean's concern was Justin can drop. Justin's got 5 cards in hand. Can he drop enough on top of me
hmm
to cause a problem?
And just if you're Justin, you are so happy that he did not
Uh,
leave
If
Luke
you're
and
Justin, I
Ahsoka
don't
there.
even think you move.
No.
You're doing 4 damage this turn. You're
Yep.
retrieving 1. You have 5 cards in hand, and you just say, okay.
Well, more importantly, the prophecy's not going to move.
Yeah, but that's. Oh, yes, it is a drain of 3, not 2.
Yeah.
So maybe you still have to move, but like you're so far. You're so far ahead right now. Like
That's what I'm saying is
the.
I don't think you move and just eat the drain of 3, knowing that you're going to do drain of 4. You're going to do cause 4 damage on your next turn.
Yeah, like you're effectively trading 4 for 2
Exactly.
because the retrieval gives you the force back, and he just retrieved another walker.
Yeah.
I think you throw that at the 5th marker,
Mm-hmm.
ping up that damage by 1, and say thanks.
Yep.
Like, and you've got cards in hand, lose them, and okay. So Markwind in Blizzard 6 does not draw Destiny on its own,
No, but I mean, you can move Blizzard 8 over.
and you can shuttle down
Yeah, you can still shuttle
Ozzel
down
or Gideon as well
Gideon.
because I don't think Sean has space.
Yeah. Because he lost Chewie Protector at one point, so that tells me that he's
Yeah.
not running Han Chewie the Falcon V. So
So he might have theoretically had like wild card plus Chewie and Han,
yeah.
but True Protector's really expensive for that. Like True Protector would have been really good to just, well, let's cancel Veers' text and
Mm-hmm.
again, that early, like if you had the perfect hand, that's the play. So Justin, yeah, I think he's just gonna load up and defend. Like I could even see a shuttle down. Okay, so he puts Fell, but it's only will piloting a starship. So I guess, like I think I might have said I'll put Fell on Eli and shuttle
Yeah, Oz and Gideon
Ozzel
down.
and Gideon down and,
Yeah.
you know, move Blizzard 8 over and say thanks. All right, so he's
He
playing
moves
it the
Blizzard
other
1.
way. Okay. Here's my concern with that play. If Sean's got another Lando in hand, this could get spicy quick.
Yeah.
Like you go, here's Lando, here's Anakin to cancel Veers, or not to cancel Veers checks, just to add a destiny to attrition.
The other thing is like if you notice, Sean is only has 10 in life force and 4 in hand.
Yeah, Sean is getting tight on cards. Like Sean
Yeah.
is all right.
And
Sean
Justin's
leaves
at
only 2.
22 in life force.
Yeah, Justin's there's a revert. Sean miscounted his activation. Yeah, Sean is very comfortably, or Justin is very comfortably ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure. Again, I'm not sure what Sean's line is here. Just so I don't forget, Vampire Hunter and Jetser Dim, thank you very much for the Prime subscriptions. That is, as I say every time, that is the easiest, cheapest way to support the Players Committee and all the work and all the stuff that comes out at VHD. You've done a ton of work with getting new cards and stuff all on GEMP, and that's thank you so much for your volunteer efforts. And I saw we just got Captain Utani and artillery remotes and a bunch of weird cards that no one played competitively, but definitely are fun Fred kind of cards programmed in,
So
and that's awesome.
so Sean will activate 7. He'll have 3 left in his reserve deck. Tells me that he either has like another. So this tells me he has the Anakin Skywalker in his hand plus a Lando.
Well, we know he has the Anakin. The question is, does he have the Lando, or is he activating to use He Will Bring Balance and take 1 and then leave 2, knowing what one of them is?
Yeah, that could be true.
Or is he going to try and like, well, he'll cancel Veers' text, which I
With
mean, with Anakin. Anakin Skywalker could cancel Veers' text instead, but like, There's no value in that. You want the
You
attrition
need,
destiny.
yeah, and this tells me that he needs to have the Lando here to get the second destiny,
Yeah.
especially with Justin at this point only having one card left on his force pile. He's
The,
not going to be able to play another trample as we see Sean will
and
activate everything. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I think this game is over as we.
why are you?
You, I don't know. I legit don't know. And he had
I'm
Hera, who is even better than Lando because if you draw a low
I
destiny, you can cancel it and redraw. So
so what
he'll go
Sean
to
is doing this game is playing not to lose in a game he's already losing.
yeah, because we know that
And he's not
Silverglen's doing
taking the risks that give him a chance to win.
yeah, it's because
Silverglen's
Silverglen's
doing
doing
3 this
three.
turn.
Yeah, exactly.
And if
And
he's got a trample,
he's going to be able to retrieve you if
this
you
is
trample
filthy. You
Lando.
trample Lando.
You trample
Honestly, you
Lando
trample
and
Lando
beat the
or
crap.
Hera, it doesn't
No, no,
really
no. You
matter.
trample Lando because he won't be able to retrieve with Lando's game text.
Yeah, which is why it doesn't matter if you trample Hera or Lando.
Well,
It's
no.
really barely Lando's 2 more power.
Well, no, because Lando also can retrieve if you
Yeah,
battle
but
against him.
he can't pay because of secret plans. So it doesn't matter
Oh,
if you leave Lando. It doesn't matter if you start that battle against Lando. It's whatever.
yeah. Sean down to 10 in life force and in hand after
Yeah,
Justin does the ping damage and drains for 1 up in space. He does
it,
retrieve the bottom card with his objective.
and Justin took the Electro rangefinders into hand. I'm
Doesn't,
wondering if
yeah,
he
he was searching for
didn't
something.
think he had them in there and was hoping to.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, well, that's a control search. And there's force push, so he's going to put
Oh,
2
yeah, that's going to
cards
put 2
back.
cards. Yeah, that's going to put 2 cards back, only taking 1. So
Yeah,
I
he'll
like
net
that.
up +1. I like that play.
Hmm.
And I think, again, he's looking for the trample. And that might have been exactly what he was doing, was looking control
Yeah.
phase. Do I have the trample in my force pile so I can go get it?
Hmm. And you put
And
that
yeah,
electro range fighter. Oh.
oh,
So now you could
I mean,
trample
again, you're trampling it. You're always going to
either,
trample Lando because he's slightly more power and slightly more forfeit.
and then you cancel Hera's game text.
Yep. Okay, so he must not have had the trample. So he cancels Lando's text.
I mean, he's still getting 2 though.
Yeah, like I don't love that. Although he is going to shoot in with the cannon,
Yeah,
and
but
I
they won't
believe it
be.
does not make him forfeit 0
Yep,
because of
exactly.
the
Correct.
it's yeah.
So
So
Hera's going to be hit.
yep, Hera takes a shot from Blizzard 1.
Will we see an Imperial artillery here?
Mm, probably not, because I think he would have snap slammed it down if he had one.
Yeah.
Like that would have hit the table so fast. There's the trample. All right, so Battle Destiny's 4. Now Hera will cover that. Oh, 5.
Hmm.
And
She still
attrition is
covers.
going to be 7. Now she does it. That actually
Oh yeah, you're right.
the +1 is bad. Oh, and Sean's got a 1 now going to be on the bottom. Oh, that's
Oh,
better. That's fine. That's
so that's going to be
I mean that's he'll lose Vader
both.
and Gideon, and he's
Yeah.
fine with that.
Well, Justin initiated this battle.
Yeah, but Justin's fine with
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, because he's clearing.
Sean has no Sean's getting cleared, which is all that matters.
Yeah,
And in
yeah.
fact, like I think I guess because he's getting cleared, it doesn't matter. As I say, you could have lost the Walker and Gideon and left Vader on table to keep Hitco on the 0,
Hmm.
but it doesn't matter. And there we see Ozzel come down and jump on Blizzard 1, hang out with his friend. Oh, it's Watson Marquand is in the other spot.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's just a permanent pilot Walker, and we see
yeah,
him drawing some cards, which brings him down from 22 to 19.
I don't love the draw there. I
Yeah,
think he
same.
has to be like, look, I'm so far ahead. There's no reason to lower my differential,
Hmm.
but that's uh that's not a big deal. So
Can be.
this is Talon, no, this is definitely not the first game of the top eight. Justin Miyashiro has already advanced, and so has Jason Jason
Jason
R.
Rendell. Jason Rendell. As we
Rendau.
see,
Okay.
Justin's going to use the fifth marker's game text to exchange an interrupt with hand with the bottom card of his reserve
Okay.
deck.
So he dropped Walker Garrison, which
Makes sense.
he says, I'm not going to worry about a drain on Hoth anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Well,
not going to drain, I'm not going to cancel it.
yeah.
So, and he couldn't have used it any other way. So,
Hmm.
so these guys are playing their match. I don't know if they're going to have time for the second game or not. That's going to be their call. We'll hear after this game. Starting at 9:30 Eastern, Carl Koenig and I are going to be streaming Bill Batchelor's match with I'm spacing on who he's playing. I'm trying to watch the crawl at the bottom to.
Andrew Moss.
Oh yeah, Andrew Moss.
Also,
So
how do you pronounce Carl's last name?
Koenig.
Koenig.
Uh,
I've been yelled enough by Carl to know how
all
to
right,
pronounce it.
and I pronounce it in the. I've always done the other way. So, quick list of the banned decks in Jawa: First Order Reigns, Skywalker Saga.
We have a plan.
We have a plan.
Shadow Collective and Mind What You Have Learned V. As we
Sounds right.
see, Sean is going to initiate. He is going to cancel Veers' game text.
Yeah, that was no, Sean. You add a Destiny to
Senate.
attrition.
Yeah, Dark Side
Uh,
Senate. Well, he draws a
there's a
7. It
there's an
becomes an
eight.
8.
So yeah, like again, if he'd added a Destiny to attrition,
And there's,
there's the redraw,
yeah.
which even more obnoxious, but okay. There's the one.
Oh, and everything's immune. And he
And
subtracts
he
1.
subtracts one.
Oh,
Justin just says, I am
uh,
going to make this hurt. So Justin will win the
oh.
battle. Justin will have no attrition to take. Actually, Sean's fully immune, but he is going to, he's down 6. So he's got
No,
to
he's
lose
not fully
somebody.
immune. He's gonna have to
Oh,
lose
yeah, the
this.
6. You're right.
Yeah,
Because he added, because of the add of
because
2.
of Ahsoka. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, he was immune to less than
And
4, but the plus
insult
2
to
was the killer.
injury, Justin just put more cards back into his deck. He's back up to 21 in Life Force.
Yeah, this is that's a little rough. Like
He
Sean,
loses the Luke.
that tells me he's got another Luke, but I don't think it's going to matter. Like
Yeah.
this is a again.
As we
Sean
see,
has played this game not to lose,
yeah. Wow,
and he's not taking the
Justin's
risks
played.
that
This is
would
a
have given
clinic.
him the win.
This is 100% a clinic on how to play walkers versus Hitco.
It is and it's not. Like if Sean had made some of the plays we were talking about, there were spots where Justin, I don't think, had the answers.
Yeah.
And I think Sean could have created a serious problem. That turn where he put down Lando and Hera and then moved away,
Hmm.
you put one of them at the 4th marker with the Anakin to add a Destiny to attrition, and there's a chance you just clear everything.
Yeah. So he loses 2 to the ping. He's also going to lose 2 to the drain at the 4th marker because Prophecy of the Force is there. So he'll
Oh
lose
yeah,
1 to the Hoth drain. And he's got no cards in hand at this point.
yeah.
Yep, there's the drain of 2.
This is over. It's as stated. I think Justin played this very well. Don't get me wrong. I'm certainly not going to say Justin did not play well. Justin played very well.
And he gets an Imperial Command, which he then can play,
He's
put
then
it
going to
back in
use
his
right
deck.
away. But I
Yeah.
think there were outs for Sean. Sean just did not take any of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a unfamiliarity with the matchup or just a this was the line he felt was the right way to play it. And there we
As
see Blizzard
Blizzard
4 come
4 go
down.
down. I mean, I think you move Blizzard 1 over.
I think I'm fine with this. You battle here and
Okay.
you're going to win the battle. It's there.
He probably
You
tried to
can't
run
get
that
anything
7.
else back.
Now he tried to
Yeah.
run the 4. And it
Yeah.
becomes a 3 with Ahsoka.
Which is fine, but you're winning this battle. I guess
Yeah, but now
Blizzard
you
1
have to
is
lose the
Blizzard
Blizzard
4
4.
is no, you lose Ozzel. Yeah, okay. Apparently you lose Blizzard. I would have lost Ozzel, but whatever. It so doesn't matter at this point. Like
You can still move
Sean
under 1.
has to lose 8. If you're Sean, I think you peel. Okay. I think you peel and just end it. All right. So instead you're going to draw up and end up with 1 less card in lost pile, I guess.
Mm.
So unless
See,
Justin's
I
got a
was
way to
going to
get one of
say,
those 3 back,
yeah, that's what I was going
this
to
is
say. It should be
a
by
22.
22.
And he's got 11 in lost to
11 to 42.
42. Ouch. That was
Rough.
that was rough. I mean, again, this is not necessarily the matchup you love to see with HITCO, but there were outs that Sean did not take, and there were play lines that he didn't take. And some of it might have been, maybe he just didn't have it early. Like maybe he just missed if he missed that 2-2 pull twice, that's just unfortunate. And that would have changed things, but like he had some spots late where I think he could have at least made a okay, looks like they're gonna run game 2 right now. Like I think there were spots where he could have made things real interesting, and he just
Yeah.
didn't quite get there, and that's unfortunate, but it's it was all he could do there, and his lines were not those late game lines were not ideal lines. Those are lines that are you're scrambling and hoping, and he just